Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Based on the title, you guys know what I'm going to be speaking about, and I'm actually a bit nervous to speak on this. So I have scoliosis, and if you don't know what that is, it means that there's a curvature of my spine. This is something that I normally try to hide from people. I try to hide it from you guys, meaning that if I recorded any videos and while I was editing, if I realized that my sister or my cousins mentioned anything about my back, spine, or use the word scoliosis, I would cut it out of the video, because for some reason I felt ashamed, I felt odd, and I felt angry that I had this condition. I also didn't want people to pity me. Yeah, so those are the feelings or emotions that are associated with the condition. I no longer feel like that, but yeah, that's what I was going through. The reason why I decided to share like this with you guys, because I was doing a lot of reflection on 2025 and where I want to head for 2026, and I want to be the best version of myself mentally, physically, and I want to bring you guys with me along that journey. So I decided that, this is something that I wanted to share. So guys, with my scoliosis, I didn't know that I had scoliosis all my life. I didn't find out until 2019. Like it was either November 2019 or December 2019. So I'm a country girl. If you don't watch my videos, you should be able to tell that. And I love my granddad. I would do anything for him. So I remember one day my grandfather asked me if I could help him carry like a bunch of banana. Like it was very heavy. And because my grandfather is very old, I decided that I wanted to take on most of the weight. So I helped my grandfather with the banana, and later on in the day I realized that I was in a lot of pain, but me never paid no mind. Me just said, me carry something heavy, me in a pain, the pain going to wear off. That's what I was thinking. But after I remember like a week or a week and a half went by, and my back was like this right side, upper part was bulging out. Right here, my hand was bulging out. And for some reason, it felt like a bone right here was sticking me, or like somebody was taking like a knife and just stabbing me in my back. Like it was hurting that much. So like with all of that, I knew it was something serious. So I went to the doctor. I went to a doctor that I normally go to, and he did a little physical examination, like take all my clothes and so forth, examine my back, and he said that he could see like a curvature, and he thinks it's scoliosis. I didn't want to believe that. I went to a second doctor. He did the same like sort of physical examination, but he also sent me to do an x-ray, and after I did an x-ray, it was confirmed that I had scoliosis. Guys, when I got that confirmation, like it put me in like a bad state mentally. Like it put me through depression. A lot of person don't know this, because I'm somebody that I hide those stuff. Like you see, if I'm going through anything I'm going through, like I'm the type of person that don't want to burden anybody, so me deal with it for my own. So yeah, so when I found out that, I felt like this now was robbing me like all of the things that I want to do in life, because I'm very adventurous, and I felt like this was going to just hold me back. I felt like if I wanted to have a child, I wouldn't be able to have that child. I also felt like nobody, like no man would want me, because I would have just be baggage, right? And the funny thing with the whole the baby thing, I'm not somebody that normally like, you have some persons that they really want a baby and things like that. I wasn't that type of person. I'm not somebody that say I want one child, or I want two kids or so forth. But when I found out that I had scoliosis, it's like this condition now was robbing me of that choice that I am supposed to make. Yeah. So I was going through that, and like at night, because I don't wait till night for cry, because I don't want nobody to know me I go through. So at night, when I was by myself, mother bawled down the place. I also felt bad for my granddad because I could have tell him I blame himself. And no, it wasn't my granddad. It wasn't the banana that caused this, because what the doctor told me was that this is not something that come on, like this condition don't come on when you're this age. I would have had to have scoliosis before, but it wasn't activated. So it wasn't my granddad that caused me to have scoliosis. But I could tell that my granddad thought that, he was to be blamed. So I felt bad, because of that as well. But anyways, guys, so I got medication and I was told that I would have to do physical therapy to control the pains. I was told that I would be in pain all my life, but the physical therapy could bring it to a level where, I would be able to manage the pain. So while I was going through whatever my dad go through, I remember I reached out to this person that I know, big up yourself. So I went to university with him, and I knew he was doing PT, and he lived in the same community that I lived in. So I reached out to him, I explained everything, and yeah, I started physical therapy. When I just started it, I felt like it wasn't working. That's how I felt. But over time, yeah, after doing it and being consistent, I was able to manage the pain a bit better, and it helped with the bulging on my back. I know it didn't correct the curvature of my spine, but it helped with the bulging on my back. So yeah, with that, guys, I started feeling a little bit better. Like, even though I have this life probably not that horrible like how I think life would be, until like one day I went home after work, right? I went home after work and me I said, Najee, time for you get fit. So I start watch some YouTube video and me I power through some moves, guys. I never did start small with my exercise, me just start power through some move. You know what happened? After that, I end up in a bag of pain, like one bag of pain. And I was trying to hide it until one day I was at work and I end up breakdown. Like the pain was that bad. My dad tried to hide it, but I end up my day on my decks and I end up just start ball because I couldn't manage the pain anymore. And I had to go back to the doctor, and then I have to start everything all over again. I don't even remember what year was that, but I remember having to do everything over again. I was told that I shouldn't wear any heels anymore, which sometimes I do that, yeah. But I was told that I shouldn't wear any heels anymore. I should carry heavy stuff. So my sister helped me out whenever I have like anything heavy to carry, or if I'm cleaning and I need the furniture then for move around. My sister normally help me with all of that. So yeah, I was doing the physical therapy. I don't remember all of the stuff that I did in PT. I know I did stretches, I did exercise. They did some electric something on my back. I don't remember. But yeah, I did that. I did it for some time. I can't remember how long I did it for. And I was told to continue do my stretches and things like that. And I would do it, not all the time. It wasn't consistent. But yeah, but I would do it here and there. So now 2025 come, and I'll never forget 2025. I don't know if you guys realize that I wasn't posting anything at all from like January 2025 to either May or June 2025. Yeah, because I was just in like a terrible condition. And it's not like before when I said like went home and did some exercise and me put back myself in that position. It wasn't like that. I don't know what was happening, but I kept deteriorating. So my back was hurting me. It was protruding again up here. I push out. My sides kept paining me. Some of the time I could have barely move. Like I couldn't walk properly. Sometimes a one foot hurt me. Sometimes the two of them. My knee them are pain me. Yeah. And yeah, it was a struggle, and it was a struggle that I was going through on my own, because I just never did tell nobody. When me like what I would do sometimes, cause I was working and thing. So whenever me in a like bad state, I would call in from work for like one day. I mean, not say one day never did I fix things, but I never did one call in from work 2 or 3 days or so forth. Cause I'm this type of person, right? I don't want wait for people to question me and ask me, how are you? You feel better now? Like I hate that type of attention. So when I call in and just not go work like a one day and so forth, come here, I say if I just one day, then nobody not gonna ask me one more questions because I not like it. Yeah, me never like it. So even though I knew I wasn't better, me I say me just work with it one day. I me never want ask, I never want go doctor either. Like me no know what me to me. Don't be like me. If you not go through something, try and talk to somebody. If you need to go doctor, go doctor. Don't do what I do. But anyways, that was me trying to manage everything by myself. I remember one evening I was walking home from work and this little girl, she was like, oh yeah, walk over the hill so slow. You know, normally walk so slow. Guys, me just want ball. Because me was like, this little girl I noticed there's something wrong. And what was happening was I could barely move because both of my foot them did hurt me. And I know that me should have never did go work, but I go work same way because see that just me. And now me can manage to make it up the hill. Like and me just start struggle. I remember one next day I go work and me in a whole of pain and me I try to leave or me in the middle of the plaza. Me end up have to call my mother because me have to stand up because I can't move. And then something, me have a call her, ask her if she can pick me up. And then something there. She never there close by. But she said she gonna send somebody for me. And I never want her to send the person, but then I know so I could have barely move. But me take me little time and crawl until I reach over Champion Plaza. There's a Ochi and I have to wait until the taxi come and pick me up. So yeah, things just did get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Yeah. I know somebody have to go back to the doctor because I just don't know like what did happen, like me I deteriorate. Yeah, and yeah, so I never did post on YouTube either because I wouldn't know how to come on YouTube and go and like say everything alright when I know say everything alright. So yeah, I went back to the doctor. In this time he said me have to do an MRI. So an MRI it's another scan but you're able to see more than the x-ray. Because they need to know like what exactly caused this. Because as I say, my health, everything, it'll get worse. So yeah, give me the something for me go do the MRI. I was scared. I was freaking out. Yeah, it's another energy. I feel like say life does go down there. So again, but anyways. So I called around, found out where I could do the MRI, my buckets and things like that, and I was freaking out. Yeah, but I freak out because I say I'm going to get more information now. Like if you say life, my back, my spine, things that get worse to me. Yeah, so I was freaking out. And also, yeah, it did terrify me if you do an MRI. To me, just feel like it was going to be a scary process. But after doing it, it wasn't that bad, but it's not something that I want to do again. So if you have never done an MRI before, this big ass machine, very loud. You go in there, you're not allowed to move. So I have to lie down stiff on my back for 1 hour. Because I was told that if I move and things like that, then they would have to start it all over again. And yeah, me never want to do all of that. So yeah, I did the MRI, I wait on the results. I have to go back there because them record everything. Like when you're in there, it's scan your back. It's scan your back. So they record everything and I went back and I pick up the CD and then them give me this other paper thingy looking like a certificate, whatever. And then I go back to the doctor and watch the CD, him look over the CD and yeah. Me did read already on the certificate something already and me did send it to one of my friends who were a doctor and explain to me what gone. And when I went to my doctor, like, yeah, him confirm what my doctor friend did say. So two of my bones on the lower side of my back fused together like this. So you should have spaces between your bones and two of them fused together. So that's what was causing like the whole heap of pain. So when the two bones fuse together like this, it caused the rest of them or my spine to stretch out. I don't know if you guys remember the springy toy. I used to play with it when I was younger. Yep. So you go like this and it stretch out. So yeah. So the doctor told me that I could either do surgery, so they could cut between the bones, put muscles between it, or I can do some stretches that bring the pain to a manageable level and I just live like that. And I chose the stretches. I'm terrified to do any type of surgery on my spine. I not even like surgery overall. I have an aunt, my favorite aunt, passed away. I saw where she was sick and she did one bag of surgery. And even with all of that surgery, she never make it. I did tell myself after that because I spent like months in the hospital with her and I say everything what she go through. I did tell myself say I would never ever do any surgery. So I say I would have just do the stretches and just go and live with the pain because I'd asked the doctor another thing. I told him that if I did the surgery, right, if I would still experience pain, and he said there's a possibility that I would still experience pain. So I said like with all of that, like I'm not spine surgery like that don't sit well with me. And guys, with all of that, then come depression again. Me as a mother have 3 kids and it's like everything medically go wrong with me. Like I'm anemic, lactose intolerant, my abnormal shaped red blood cells, my body not make enough red blood cells. Them something never used to bother me before, you know. But when you add all of this problem we have with the scoliosis, me say like why me? Like why me I go through all of this? And I would never wish any of this on my sisters, you know, but me just say why me I go through all of this? And then after I ask myself like why me I go through all of this, then I start blame myself. I start just saying most something me did do because my bones and fuse together will end up making me have scoliosis. Like me never dare give myself any grace. Like me I say, did I sit incorrectly? Was I standing incorrectly? Like what me do? What type of activity me do? Like me don't know. Me just I put all of the blame for myself. Yeah. And me I hide all of me I go through. Until God, this person was always in my life. I would be close, but we get closer, which is the partner that I have now. Yeah, God make we connect, but we always connect. I don't know how to put it. Like we get closer and them thing there, and me tell him like me end up open up to him, tell him what me I go through and thing like that. And he said to me, say like we're going to work on it together. Like him said that they were going to work on it together. I can remember him said that to me. And then him start do one bug of research and research and me not even me that do and me I go through this cause me just busy that ball on your face. So him do like one bag of research and the stretches them what me need for do and so forth. And then one day we'll meet up and him do them with me. Him always a call to find out if me do them like morning time or evening time and things like that, and him just always he did it for me, like I talk to me and you know, yeah. I listen to all of my rant, all of my bawling, my breakdown, all of that. He was just there. And you see it was those stretches where he made me do and that actually like really helped me out. Maybe I'll do a video and show no like some of what me do for help with the pain. But yeah, that's how my 2025 did start out like rough from like January 2025 to May or probably May 2025. Yeah, I think around that time, like rough, like wicked. Guys, I'm in a much better position now, emotionally, mentally, physically. When you see me in my video them and you see how I'm up and about and things like that, but sometimes I still have to be careful with what I do, because I don't want to make things worse for my spine. Like even when I went to Blue Hole, all Nigeria would have just go Blue Hole and jump off, but I had to like kind of assess the situation, pre out the risk and thing. I never want to just go jump out and then me end up hospital. I don't know if you see how when I went to do the jump, I not try if I do none extra, I just run and just jump off and just call it a day. I not even try if I could do it a second time. And even when I went to Spanish bridge, I never want my hair to wet up, and also still have to be careful little. So it wasn't just the hair. I never want just go run swing off a bridge and hurt up my side. Yeah. So sometime in my video them when I go see me, I feel step back a little and pray out what me I go do. But other than that, for the most part, me try to live and just, have fun. For this year 2026, yeah, as I said, I'm going to bring y'all with me along my journey, because I want to be in the best condition that I can be, emotionally, mentally, physically. And yeah, one of my goals them of a hike to Blue Mountain. But yeah, even though I'm in a okay physical condition now, I still need to up my fitness some more before I can do that. Can't just get up and go do that, because your girl I go in a one baga pain. But yeah, that's my little story. I don't know if this will help anybody out there. I hope it does. My storage finished just now, so I had to delete something. But anyways, I'm wrapping up. So that's my story. If you guys have any illness or any condition, it's nothing to be ashamed of. And don't bottle up things like what I did. Find somebody to talk to. Yeah, find somebody to talk to. And stay tuned to my many adventures that I'm going to go on, because yeah, girl not gonna make this all her back. Yeah, if you watch my video to the end, thank you for watching, and share the video with somebody that you think it might help. Bye. 2026 is going to be the year, and Happy New Year. If I didn't tell you guys, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Have a good year. Have the best year. Have an amazing year, because I'm going to have an amazing year. I'm putting that out in the universe.